All right, Juan, well, the city was presented a few plaques. Can you talk a little about what happened here?
Sure, David. Basically, it's a group of young men and their coaches that are in the Latin leagues or Hispanic leagues for the soccer called Coca-America. And they're based out of Mexico. And what it is, it's an academy. They come out here and they look for talent, young men, and they participate in tryouts. And then they get chosen. If they get chosen, they'll get a full ride scholarship, education, room and board, and then they're trained by some of the best coaches in Mexico that play the game of soccer. And then after they do the tryouts and stay there for an extended period of time, if they make the cut, they'll go semi-professional, which means they'll play for the Mexican leagues, or they could go international and play for international leagues, Barcelona and England and those kind of things. So for the Latin community, it means a lot because most of these are first or second generation Hispanic or Latin young men. The opportunities for them in North American sports are very few. So for them, it's a big opportunity to break the cycle and actually become professional soccer players, and just like American football is big for us here, soccer for them it's in their blood and in the community that they grew up in. So it's a big issue, and the fact that City of Buda participates in it and allows them to practice and be a part of this league is a tremendous help, because the coaches are very strict. No drugs, no alcohol, restricted issues. They got to do well with their grades. They got to listen to their parents. So it's very strict and regulated. Lots of training, and they have to be able to keep up again with the strenuous and rigorous training that they have. And then they're also going to give back to the community, because they're going to start taking care of Sportsplex to an extent and volunteering quarterly, maintaining trails and maintaining the fields, picking up litter and things like that, which is a big part, and that's what they're wanting to grow. They're trying to grow citizens that are happy that their parents came over, and became citizens, and now these children or young men have grown up in the United States, but they want to give back to the community that has given so much to their families, and this is the way they're going to do it. They're going to, be able to go to Mexico and learn the sport and hopefully do well at it.
And they were very appreciative today when they gave those plaques.
Yes, they gave the city a plaque because, like I said, the Sportsplex is a complex that they can use, and it helps them maintain order, and they practice several times a week, sometimes in the evening, and they're very generous. That they don't complain. If something's not right, they're always right there to say, hey, how can we help? Can we help y'all do this, or we can help you do that? So they're a very giving community, and they're a very caring community. It's just, their parents don't speak the language completely, but they understand, and the children are educated here in the United States, and they're citizens. So it's an awesome win-win situation for the city of Buda, because they've got a tremendous Latin community and following. And if you've ever been out there when they have an event, you'll have 500 or 600 people out there on a Sunday, and that's just for the adult leagues, and not to mention the youth leagues and that they have. So it's an awesome opportunity for young men and women that are of the Hispanic or Latin, and even any race or creed. They're willing to, if you're willing to put the time in, they want to train you and do a good job and get you there if you can compete or you can produce for them.